Welcome to our Halloween special. Every year, on October 31st, people around the world celebrate Halloween with costumes, candy, and ghostly decorations. But what are the origins of this spooky holiday? How did it evolve over the centuries, and why has it become so popular? Let's dive into the history, significance, and current celebrations of Halloween. Halloween, from ancient traditions to modern celebrations. History of Halloween. Halloween's roots trace back over 2000 years to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. Celebrated on October 31st, Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, a time when the Celts believed that the boundary between the living and the dead was at its thinnest. Bonfires were lit, costumes were worn to ward off spirits, and offerings were made to appease the dead. Ancient Celtic celebrations, bonfires, and traditional costumes. When Christianity spread across Europe, the Church attempted to replace Samhain with All Saints' Day, a Christian holiday honoring saints. This blending of pagan and Christian traditions led to the formation of All Hallows' Eve, eventually shortened to Halloween. Medieval imagery of All Saints' Day and depictions of early Christian practices blending with Celtic customs. Evolution of Halloween. From Europe to America, Halloween traditions began to evolve over time. During the Middle Ages, people in Europe celebrated with practices like souling and guising, where they would go door to door, offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food. Medieval souling and guising, old houses, and early costumes. In the 19th century, Irish and Scottish immigrants brought Halloween to North America. It slowly transformed from a solemn occasion to a more playful and community-oriented event. By the early 20th century, Halloween was becoming a major part of American culture, with parties, costumes, and trick-or-treating becoming the norm. 19th and early 20th century Halloween celebrations, immigrants, and the development of trick-or-treating. Modern Halloween, how it's celebrated today. Halloween is a huge celebration, especially in the United States, Canada, and parts of Europe. It's known for its costumes, parties, haunted houses, and, of course, trick-or-treating. Let's look at some of the key elements of a modern Halloween. Show modern Halloween footage, featuring costumed children, Halloween parties, and trick-or-treating. Costumes have evolved from simple disguises to elaborate outfits, ranging from spooky to pop culture inspired. Pumpkin carving, originally known as jack-o'-lanterns, became a Halloween staple. Pumpkins are carved into scary or funny faces and lit with candles. Haunted houses and scary mazes have become popular Halloween attractions, drawing thrill seekers each year. Trick-or-treating is one of the most beloved traditions, with children going door to door for candy. In the US alone, people spend billions on Halloween candy each year. Carved pumpkins, crowded Halloween parties, and kids knocking on doors. Countries that celebrate Halloween. Halloween has become a global phenomenon, but it's primarily celebrated in certain countries. Let's take a look at the countries where Halloween is most popular. Halloween is massive in the US, with grand parades, costume contests, and decorations. It's a major commercial event, second only to Christmas in consumer spending. Halloween parades in New York, haunted house attractions, and decorated neighborhoods. Canada also celebrates Halloween similarly to the US, with costume parties, trick-or-treating, and pumpkin festivals. Canadian neighborhoods, with Halloween decorations and kids in costumes. In the UK, Halloween is celebrated with costume parties and ghost tours. Trick-or-treating is common, though it wasn't as popular until the late 20th century. British pubs, Halloween parties, and historical ghost tours. Ireland, the birthplace of Samhain, celebrates with traditional bonfires, fireworks, and parades. Irish bonfires, folk traditions, and Halloween-themed events. In recent years, Halloween has spread to countries like Australia, Japan, and parts of Europe. where it's often celebrated with costume parties and themed events. Japanese cosplay events, themed store displays in Europe, and Halloween parties in Australia. Halloween holds different meanings for different people. For some, it's about celebrating the spooky and supernatural, while others enjoy the social and community aspects. It's also a chance to get creative with costumes and enjoy a little playful fright. While Halloween's pagan origins were about acknowledging the change of seasons and respecting the dead, today's Halloween is about creativity, community, and fun. It's also a time for people to let loose and celebrate the things that go bump in the night. In recent decades, Halloween has become a major commercial event. From costumes and decorations to candy and haunted attractions, Halloween generates billions of dollars each year. Store aisles filled with costumes, Halloween candy displays, and people shopping for decorations. In the US alone, Halloween spending exceeded $10 billion in 2023, making it one of the biggest holidays for retailers. However, this commercialization has also drawn criticism, as some feel Halloween has strayed far from its cultural and spiritual roots. What does the future hold for Halloween? As the world becomes more connected, Halloween's influence continues to grow. The rise of social media has made costume contests, decorations, and themed parties more extravagant, while pop culture plays a major role in shaping Halloween trends. Instagram and TikTok clips of Halloween costumes, viral trends, and creative makeup tutorials. While Halloween may change and adapt, the core spirit of creativity, community, and a little bit of spookiness is here to stay. Halloween's journey from ancient Celtic rituals to a beloved global celebration is fascinating. Whether you celebrate with a spooky costume, a bowl of candy, or a haunted house tour, Halloween continues to be a night where the world embraces the strange, the scary, and the fun. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more history and culture content. Happy Halloween! Like, share, and subscribe.